47-yard line of brush. Gillian Sollers, the 5'92" junior, was all over that play.
Yeah, sure. You could tell that they were expecting bootleg. I think those kids must have been yelling it out there because it was like there was two defensive ends that came across the line of scrimmage, an outside linebacker and a defensive end, and both of them zeroed in on Kukas, and he couldn't run away from them as they grabbed him by the back of the jersey.
Perfect snap to Kukas. He gets it off Clay Flott back to receive a gorgeous high punt headed for Flott, and he fumbles the football, picks it up at the 22-yard line, straight ahead to the 25, and then Kyle Muir wraps him up along with other beat diggers at around the 27-yard line. So a punt of only around 31 yards because the wind held it up, but a return of just 5. So the beat diggers again doing a nice job of covering that punt. No score with 4:26 to go in the opening quarter from Kersey.
You know, they hustled down the field. They had coverage there, and so far Brush is winning that field position battle. And we'll just see if they can stay patient enough and stay solid enough to break this Platte Valley team.
Well, Platte Valley nearly forced a turnover on the first play from scrimmage by the beat diggers. The beat diggers hopefully looking to doing the same. Flott is in the backfield on a shotgun formation. Jordan Smith, the quarterback. Man in motion, resetting, is Caleb Arnold. He's in motion to the right. Back to throw. Now rolling to his right is Smith. Looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throws along the sideline. Incomplete. Excellent coverage by Derek Lynch. Caleb Arnold was the closest Bronco at the 35-yard line. But so far, the beat diggers have not missed an assignment on defense other than the long throw that was incomplete along the beat diggers sideline.
You know, they had two receivers that ran out here on the right side, again, right here in front of the Platte Valley bench. One of them curled to the inside, and that was the guy that was open. And luckily, Smith didn't see him, and he went to the receiver that ran the out.
Second down and 10 for Platte Valley at their own 27-yard line. No score with 4:20 to go in the opening quarter from Kersey. The 0-3 beat diggers against the 2-1 Broncos. The beat diggers are holding their own in the opening quarter. Shotgun formation. Smith will hand it off right up the gut. Flott with a big hole. First down across the 35 to the 40 into the secondary, tackled at around the 41-yard line. It was Brandon Rutherford making the play. But it's a gain of, we'll call it 14 yards, and a Platte Valley first down, and they're going to the no huddle.
You know, it wasn't a fancy play at all as he's standing back there with Smith in the backfield. Smith just took the shotgun and handed him the football, and he did a little jitterbugging and ran right up the middle.
That's the first down of the game. Flott has it again, and he breaks a tackle at the 45. Still on his feet, breaks a second tackle. He's got another first down into beat digger territory, carrying beat diggers inside the 45 to the 43. And that's a pickup of 15. Too many beat diggers trying to shook-tail Flott, and he was able to gain the first down, and C.J. Kukas was around that football again, the no-huddle offense.
That time, two linebackers, Brush had Lynch and Larrick were right there. They were tackling him nice and low, but he just showed how much power he had and just ran away from those guys and pulled out of it.
Smith will keep it himself running right, and that time French had him, and the ball is fumbled. I think the beat diggers have it at the 41-yard line. Joe Rosenbrock is signaling that Brush has it, and Brandon Rutherford comes away with the football after Dylan French forced that fumble. They're going to say he was down. It looked like his knee was off the ground, Dave, when the ball became dislodged. And the officials are discussing this. I mean, to me, there was no question.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to argue when one of the Brush kids runs off the field with the football.
And it's beat digger football as Dylan French did force that fumble on the quarterback, Jordan Smith. And it looked like the beat diggers were going to be on that losing end of the field position battle here as Platte Valley was moving the ball down the field. But once again, Dave, there are no excuses right now. The beat diggers have had short territory to work with.
Yep, and still we're in the field position battle, and we're still doing all right, but we really need to pick up that first down to get this offense moving.
2 first downs in the game, both by Platte Valley, and this is Brush's third possession. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Backs it an eye. Kukas hands it off to Morrow, running left, and he coughs up the football, and a beat digger fell on it, I believe, at the 35-yard line. The only beat digger that was there was Derek Lynch, and so far fumbleitis in this game. That's a loss of close to 7.
You know, actually, that was Austin Acosta who got that thing, and it was actually a Platte Valley kid that jumped on it first, but Acosta got in there with his arm, and he rolled his shoulder in there, and he just got better body position than the Platte Valley kid, and he just kind of wrestled it away from him.
Nice job by the beat digger offensive lineman. 2nd down, and they'll call it 16, just shy of the 35-yard line. The beat diggers on their own side of the field, 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the opening quarter. No score from Kersey. The backs are split. Rosenbrock is now in the backfield, and he jumped. And that's going to happen because Rosenbrock is an experienced player, but essentially this is his second game of the season since he was out the last 2 games against Holy Family and Rifle.
Yeah, I'm sure he's kind of beating himself on the head a little bit over that play, because that takes us into some of those penalties that have been the Achilles heel for the Diggers this year. Second and long.
The mark to make is the Platte Valley 49. The Bead Diggers have it at their own 30. Second down and long is defined as 21 yards. So, I mean, just pick up a little here. But, Dave, the Bead Diggers have yet to attempt a pass, and that's something that they're going to have to do at some point, like you mentioned, open it up on second and 21. Kukas will hand it off to Rosenbrock. He's got nothing. He is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Count them 5, 6, 7. That was the definition of gang tackling by Platte Valley, as leading the way was Ray Acevedo, a 6', 230-pound junior defensive end. Third down and 21 for Brush.
Well, you know the Diggers can throw the football. You know, that was probably their number one offensive weapon last week. Kukas didn't look bad as he stood up in the pocket and zeroed in on some great passing, and he nearly overthrew a few people last week. So you know they can throw the football if they want to.
Well, with as much as Platte Valley is committing to the line of scrimmage, 7 and 8 players, I mean, a screen might actually work here, which the Bead Diggers haven't really done much of this season.
Right. You're exactly right with that Platte Valley defense. Everybody up until right now, they've always had their free safety and corner. Everybody's within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. So now's the first time we've seen their safety drop back.
Receiver split to the left and right. There'll be a handoff to Weiser running right. A huge hole across the 35 to the 40. He's into the corner of the 45, and he's to the 50-yard line. A gain of 20 for Connor Weiser. The Bead Diggers are 1 yard, a yard and a half shy of the first down. And now a huge decision for head coach Randy Dreitz, because that's by far the biggest play. Fourth down and a long one. Again, you have won the field position game so far, but if you go for it here and don't make it, it's major trouble.
Yeah, it sure is. And we know we like to gamble in these situations. It might be a good time, too, as Platte Valley's on their heels a little bit. But look for them to put all 11 guys up there in the box again and try to stop the run.
Bead Diggers will go for it. Fourth and a long one. They're at the 50-yard line. They've got to get to about the 48 and a half. Kukas under center. Hard count handoff. Weiser left side. He does not have it. Half a yard. That was it. He was hit by Ray Acevedo. Officially no gain. The Bead Diggers took a chance, and it's backfired as Platte Valley will have the ball on their own side of midfield.
Now the field position battle is now in the Platte Valley's favor. That time, Weiser was going to run the ball off tackle over here to the left side, and as soon as he was hit, he was down. The kid wrapped him up around his shoulder pads and just threw him on the ground. Weiser didn't have a chance to drive off to either foot to pick up one more yard.
Your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard is Ackley Building Center, offering everything you need to build, remodel, or repair. From paint to storm doors and windows to lumber and building materials, Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. They brought the 6 out, but it was pretty much for no reason, Dave, because there was no way the Bead Diggers had the first down on that play.
No, it was a long ways off. It was at least a yard. You could see he barely made it over the 50-yard line, and yeah, you're right. It was just no way.
First and 10 for Platte Valley, just shy of the 50. No score with 70 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Clay Flott is in the backfield. Jordan Smith out of a shotgun with 2 receivers off to the left and right. Zender is in motion to the left. And here's an option left by Smith. He'll take off with the football, cuts it back to the inside, but it's a short gain of 2. As the Bead Diggers met him right there. And the tackle was made by Derek Lynch. It'll be second down and 8. Nice discipline by the Bead Digger senior.
It sure was. It's a good thing he was there to make that tackle, too, because the guy that we had out there, the guy that's in charge of making the hit on the quarterback, he actually went after the pitch man, and that's why Jordan turned it upfield.
Second down and 8 from the Bead Digger 48-yard line. This could be the final play of the opening quarter as they're up to the line of scrimmage with about 35 seconds to go. Shotgun formation. Smith, this time will hand it off to Flott. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage, but he dives to around the 46. It appeared that Tyson Larrick got a hand in there and limited Flott to a couple of yards. Third down and 6, just shy of the 46-yard line. Let's see if Platte Valley allows the first quarter clock to run out as we are at 10 seconds. They're not up to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like they're going to let the first quarter clock run out. 3 seconds, they're up to the line of scrimmage, but that'll be it. We play 12 minutes from Kersey. Brush nothing, Platte Valley nothing on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com.